We are a little over 3 weeks away from Election Day, but one question still remains. Where will you be casting your ballot? Now, an option in the past has been schools, but some provinces in Canada are against that, citing safety. Now, amidst a fourth wave of the COVID-19 pandemic, one concerned parent here in Toronto says schools should be off limits this election. Schools are ideal polling locations due to their proximity to communities. But as students, many of which don't qualify to get vaccinated against the COVID-19 virus, head back to classrooms, one mother says there are safety concerns.
There are going to be hundreds and hundreds of people going into elementary school. All the parents and all the strangers are already not allowed to go into the school. And all of a sudden, they are allowing people with unknown vaccination status and with very little screening.
Ji Zhao, a mother of two elementary school students at Bradenburg Junior Public School in Scarborough, says she's been asking school and government officials about Election Day plans since the location has served as a polling station in the past.
So far, TDSB and Elections Canada both are not indicating if they are still holding the polling sites.
CityNews reached out to a number of school boards here in the Greater Toronto area to ask if their schools will be used as polling stations. They aren't required to provide space in federal elections. The Toronto District School Board says, quote, the TDSB is currently working with Elections Canada with regards to the use of some TDSB schools for use as federal election polling stations. The Peel District School Board says plans have not been finalized yet, and the Toronto Catholic District School Board was unable to meet our deadline. Election Canada says it's still in the discussion phase with Ontario school boards. Polling locations have not been finalized. Part of a statement reading, quote, often when schools are used as polling places, the voting room can be accessed from a direct outside entrance or away from main entrances and classrooms. Extra effort is made to ensure that voters are limited to the hallway or voting room they need to be in and that they do not have any contact with students and school staff.
You know, the gym is inside the same building and the air circulates. And what about the ventilation system? I don't know how updated they are. I don't know what filter they're using.
There are provinces in Canada who aren't on board with schools hosting polling stations in the upcoming federal election, citing health and safety concerns, particularly for those under 12. New Brunswick says school facilities in its province will not be used as polling stations, while Manitoba doesn't support it. Quebec, Alberta, British Columbia, and Ontario will be leaving it up to school boards to decide. Those provinces have also provided health and safety guidelines.
I just wish Elections Canada and TDSB would take the initiative to just say it's not safe. There are empty mall spaces, empty plaza spaces, there's outdoor, there's empty store spaces. Why do we have to risk the kids for no reason?
Now, Elections Canada adds that it's also working alongside local health authorities across the country to ensure polling stations are safe. And you'll see a lot of the public health protocols, they say, in place that we've been seeing throughout the city and country, including masking and physical distancing measures.